We're going to do a 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? My name is Julian. I'm here to bring you some voiceover Legends League gameplay. I was recording on my iPad and I wasn't really paying attention, and I didn't realize that even though my AirPods were connected and I was talking to myself for 40 minutes, none of the audio got recorded. So I'm going to kind of explain my first attack, and then after that I'm just going to kind of talk about things that I feel I want to talk about. I don't think any of it really matters, but I am using Molems. As you can see, I'm at 5047. I started, this was recorded I think on Tuesday, and on Monday was my first day in Legends League. So you do the math. I didn't do great day one, but that's alright. This is one of two accounts I have in Legends League right now. I am pushing a third. By the time you guys watch this video, I will be streaming on that third account to try to push it into, I think I'm League 32 right now. But with that being said, let's get into attack number 1. I'm using a modified version of Yada's or Star's Golem army. This one, I guess Shock made more popular. He posted a video about it. You just drop one of the Molems for 2 furnaces. I don't know what other troops he adds. For sure a wall breaker, and then I just use 5 barbs or super barbs just to help for cleanup. So here we go. We start at 6 o'clock. I'm looking to fireball that invis tower just because it's going to be the most value, and then we'll push ourselves right into that revenge tower. 3 invises. Not the best fireball, but it's fine. You want to, when you place that queen, you want to make sure she's in that aura range, so that circle of rage. That'll kind of make sure that she's going to pull the warden. And then I kind of do it the way Stars does, where you drop a few Molems with the army for tanking, and then 2 on the far side with King and RC just to kind of keep them tanked. And here we go, we got CC popped. I'm going to drop a furnace there. I kind of wasted one of those new spells earlier. It kind of had no value, but that's fine. This base doesn't have one of the seasonal defenses, which is kind of shocking because we're in the last week of the season, so most people should already have it up, but hey, that's alright. The overgrowth, that corner over there by the fire spitter, just try to save my damage from my king so he doesn't pop ability too quickly, and from Archer to try to get her to push to the town hall, which is exactly what happened. RC goes down right there, but that's alright. We have one of the Archer's clones kind of doing some work. King also doing work. We're going to pop ability there, just to try to take out those weak defenses, and also place a wizard. I don't really know why I placed it over there, but that's fine. And then just some cleanup on the bottom side to try to get my troops back up as quick as possible. So yeah, this is a quick, easy triple. I'm going to probably commentate one more attack, and then after that I'm going to just kind of talk about some things I want to talk about. So kind of 2 times speed for this. Let it finish up real quick. And here's attack number 2. I kind of look around real quick, but right away I don't see much value on this base. Everything's kind of spread out. If I wanted a deep fireball, it would take a little longer. I think the ideal time for a fireball is at minimum, don't let it hit the 2-minute mark before fireball goes off. You'll see I screwed this up a couple times, but here I'm just going to go for a quick, easy fireball. I'm going to go for that revenge tower, I'm pretty sure. So we try to use that spell to keep my warden alive, but it didn't work. He was getting low, so I wasted an invis, which isn't really ideal, but I don't want to kill my rage. So, ice block, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. So we get the Revenge Tower. We don't get the CC, which I do always prefer to get. And we're going to pull left here. Longshot's hitting my Warden right now, but that is okay. It's the only thing hitting it. We use that spell. We pull out CC. King, RC. You can always delay him just a little bit. I've been having issues today in my Legends League attacks, and I've noticed it a little bit in the past couple days. Sometimes if you don't funnel properly, things won't do well. But my king will end up inside, or my army will end up outside. So right there, I kind of waited, paused, because there's nothing really going out there that that would have pulled my whole army. So that's fine. I wasted one of those spells earlier. If you saw, it got 0 value. That's fine. And I overgrowth that multi-gear tower just because I want to take out that monolith before everything wakes up. I didn't get it off in time, so that multi-gear is gonna fuck up a healer, but that's alright. We still got it down. RC goes down there. That is okay. We still have a bunch of troops alive, and not much that's gonna be able to take it out. I try to kill this. It doesn't really work, but that's alright. So, and yeah, I actually think I failed this. That's crazy. Yeah, so this is gonna be a fail. I do have Queen alive, but multi-gear, multi-inferno, Expo, cannon are gonna kind of screw it up. Whoa, my audio is so crazy delayed. I don't know what's going on. That is not good, but that's alright. Here we go into attack number 3. We're going up top here. We're going to try to hit the invis core, which should be pretty easy invis. All I got to do is take out this little spot right here, and then that invis is going to be free. Warden almost dies, but that's totally fine. I'm actually really confused what happened to the audio, but that's alright. We'll figure that out another time. But yeah, we're going to take out these Teslas that were just down here. We're going to rage up because we are pushing to get to that multi-cannon or multi-gear cannon, and with 20 seconds left, like I said, you want that fireball off before the minute mark, so we're going to try to keep moving here. Multi-gear was a little sketchy, so we wasted an invis, which is fine. Multi-inferno coming down soon. Right there, boom. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. We're gonna invis, boom, boom, 1, 2. And then, yeah, that's so much value right there. We got Revenge Tower. I believe there's Fire Spitters in there. And Clan Castle. I kind of wasted an invis here, but that's completely okay. I just don't want my Warden to die super fast. Queen ability gets popped scary fast, but it's fine. We drop 2 and 2, and now we just kind of walk to the base. And basically, this army's fairly simple, I'm going to be honest. I say that, and then I have really shitty days, but I think that's more a skill issue than anything. I never was a Root Rider player, so this style of army is a little different to me. I'm used to Fireball Rocket Leagues, but because I started the season so late, I decided it wasn't smart to push it. Even on my other account, I was basically in Legends League this whole month. I was doing really bad, barely able to 5,200 most. I started maybe halfway through the season, and once Town Hall 18 came out, I kind of locked in with this army, so we just kind of kept it. And then I overgrowth up top, as you saw. Kind of seemed like a wasted overgrowth, but I did it just so I can get my cleanup up here without getting killed, because I figured with how little time I had left, I needed reason to try to swag that. So I'm going to speed up this end part, and that is a triple. And at this point on, I'm just going to kind of start talking about things I want to talk about. So if you don't want to watch the rest of this, that's completely okay. Make sure to subscribe. But here's my opinions on the new Town Hall. And some of you might not like it, and some of you might. But I think it's a good thing. I really like the difficulty. I've always liked the difficulty of Legends League, the new one, obviously, with modifiers. And I think some people are upset about it. I think most people are upset that Root Riders aren't viable right now in Legends League, and I think that's okay. Like right now, you'll see at the very end of this video, I went 292, and I was super hyped about that, to be honest. I'm a mediocre player at best. I started playing again in July. I haven't had much like crazy experience in this game, like in like the competitive scene, and I think for me to think that I should be able to go 320 every single day, like without worrying, I think that's kind of unrealistic. So like 292, it's huge. Like for me, that's an ego boost, you know? In the old Legends League, like, yeah, it's whatever. And then, you know, people might comment in this video and be like, oh, but you're using Molems like it's a broken army. But if it was that broken, which it is, don't get me wrong, it's a very strong army. And I think it's for several reasons. I think there would be a lot more players, like, really high. And the fact that Stars and Yada, and I don't remember who else is up there right now, but, like, those are pros, you know what I mean? They're used to Legends League, or esports mode. So them being, well, Stars being number 1 through 4, and Yada being 5, like, that makes sense. They should be. They're some of the best pros, so it makes sense that they're also some of the best trophy right now in ranked. And that's my opinion on it. And then the other reason I think Molems, Meteor Golems, whatever you want to call them, are really good is just the fact that they're one of the few troops that are Town Hall 18 at the moment. Like, outside of Meteor Golems and Dragon Riders and Throwers, everything else that got upgraded is cleanup troops. Like, you're not running, like, it's not Town Hall 6 anymore. You're not running mass Golems. It's not really realistic. Throwers are currently not like OP. They're good in the meta. If you are good at throwers, or like smash armies like that with jump spells, if you were a switches guy back in the day, you're probably going to be good with throwers. I see a lot of people killing it with mass Dragon Riders, or like Dragon Rider dragons, just because of the fact that new spell, if you drop it, the air sweeper pushes it, which turns, so it pushes ground items, so all the flyers don't get affected by air sweepers anymore, which is crazy. So all the new Town Hall 18 items are broken. So people are complaining Spirit Walk is dead. I don't think it's completely true. I think there's a lot of truth for it. I think people have to like evolve. The invises aren't like what they were anymore. Like, you can't take damage from the long shot like you used to. You have to just cycle better, because the long shot, if you like on old Spirit Walks, you could wait till the 8-second mark, and you could technically take damage because there's like a little frame of non-invisibility. And when you got close to Town Hall, when you were doing Spirit Walk, you would stop going from 8 and you'd go to like, I think it was like, or maybe it was 6, and then you went to 8 and 4 to make sure you never went uninvisible by the Town Hall, so you could never die. I think you just have to do that again. I just think you have to understand like roots, or not roots, but like the new meta. You have to make change. It's not, everything can't be the same. People are upset, and I have a couple people in my clan that aren't happy that Root Riders aren't viable. They still 100% are. I see people using them. They're still good. I think it's just, I think it's like February probably. We'll probably receive an update that we're going to get new troops, new troop levels. I'd imagine Root Riders are going to get one. They haven't got one in years. But it's just changed. Next month, I'm going to try to get back to Fireball Rocket Loon. I think this army's strong. I don't enjoy it, to be honest. I'm only using it currently because I want a high placement. On this account, I'm not getting it, so I don't know why I'm still pushing this account, or I guess the account you're watching, but it's fun. It's fun to be in Legends League. It's fun to be challenged, and I think I'm going to try to go back to Fireball Rocket Loons of some sort. I think there's a creator called Crispy. I don't know. One of my buddies in my clan, he's like a Town Hall 16. He's pretty cracked, not going to lie. He does like a Fireball Rocket Loon with a back-end RC charge with Haze File. It looks pretty cool. I'm going to try it out for next season. I just need to try to get a high placement this one just for fun, just to say I have one. This season is a little bit pay to win, in my opinion, but I mean, what game isn't a little bit pay to win at a certain point? One of my accounts, this account right now is like kind of free to play. I bought the gold pass and no other offer, and that's kind of how the way I'm going to keep it. I have 3 Town Hall 18s at the moment, so I can't just be Evolution credit card on all of them. It's not really how things work. I wish they were. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I had some books saved and everything, so we just kept upgrading things. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion on the new Town Hall and everything. And then, I guess with this channel, what are my goals? I don't know. I'm a college student. I work as well part-time while in college. So, and I have a somewhat social life. So on top of all that, I do plan on trying to record. I think, I don't know, I used to play Brawl Stars a lot. I've always had the goal that for fun, because why would you expect money out of this? For fun, I'd love to be a streamer, or a YouTuber, content creator, I guess is what you call them. I play this game a decent amount, right? I have 2 solid and a rush Town Hall 18. Why wouldn't I, if I'm playing 24 attacks almost daily, why wouldn't I want other people to see it? And if I can help people out and, maybe someone learns something new, why wouldn't I want to do that? So that's kind of the goals for this channel. I think I'm going to be posting a lot of Legends League gameplay, which I guess gets kind of stale after a while, so maybe switch it up. But I do technically right now have an account in League 32, which I can do a lot more free attacks. But this video is 2 days before CWL that I'm editing it, so probably by the time someone watches this or anything, I'll be in the middle of CWL, and those videos I can't really be switching around my armies because I am required to not sell, one of those things. I do play decently high in CWL, but we shall see once lineups come out, because those still haven't been out. And I'm going to try to stream as much as possible. Like I said, I'm a pretty busy person. I end up doing most of my attacks right at reset. So for me, it's 11 p.m. Central. Well, I guess I can say just reset. I do my attacks on Legend League reset, so maybe I'll start trying to stream when I'm doing them, because I do them all in a row. Maybe I should start warming up, but that's alright. So that's a little bit about kind of my goals. I'm going to try to be posting as much as possible. I think it's fun. This video, honest to God, sucked to edit because it's a voiceover, and I'm not really familiar with those. I don't really know what to talk about. Normally, when you talk on gameplay, it's a lot easier because they can just kind of hear, you can just kind of hear my thought process of being when I'm attacking. I also don't know how much you guys want to see. Like today I did really bad. I think I only did like 240 on offense at reset, like right outside of top 2K. And so it's a super bad day. But like, would you want to see that? Like me doing bad? Like you want to see the lowlights? Like this video, obviously, I went 292. I only had 2 fails, and the rest were triples, which really good day. Like I said, will I be able to recreate it? I hope so. I'm trying to push for a triple digit reset, and yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do live hits more than voiceovers. But if people like voiceovers, I can kind of do them. I do eventually, once I figure out that rocket balloon army, I do want to try to do like a in-depth guide. I think there's so many out there for this attack that it doesn't really seem worth it to be putting a guide out there. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Sorry. But yeah, I like the Furnace Army version. I love my deep fireballs. I hope Supercell releases a new fireball or furnace at some point. Warden just freaking smoked himself, and I was too slow to react, but that's completely fine. Yeah, so it's kind of my goals and stuff. I've been basically raw dogging this voiceover for the last 24 minutes, so it's a little odd to just keep talking like this while just staring at myself play. So yeah, I do have plans. So obviously, I don't know how much I can say I'm casual at this point. I think I am, in my opinion, still very casual into this game. I do want to test the waters with Town Hall 18. I personally really enjoy it. I do want to test the waters with, like, maybe possibly seeing if I can play, like, friendly challenges in, like, esports mode, to see how those go. I don't think I'm good enough for tournaments. I know I'm not good enough for tournaments, and my equipment isn't high enough for tournaments. Like, if I were to use something like this army, my snake bracelet's only 20. So, in esports, that would be 14, I believe, which won't do anything for anybody. But yeah, this is kind of the goals I have. Like I said, I'm going to be posting this here. It's the 29th of November. Yeah, that's crazy. If you catch this when it releases, I'm going to be live. I'm going to be doing my rank 32 hits. But yeah, holy cow, my audio's so off. It's alright though. So that's it. I went 8 for 8, or those are my 8 hits. I did 292, like I said. On defense that day, I think I gained plus 80. So the math there, whatever, 200 on defense. Not terrible, not great. But yeah, the video just abruptly cuts off. So I'm just gonna put like a stock image or meme in there, and I'll call it there. You guys have a good rest of your night. Like, follow, and subscribe. You know, do all those things. More content on the way. All socials in the bio or description. And see ya.